About Prometheus or Aphrodite, but these girls, they know they're Trojans, if you know what I mean. Thanks, girls, you're so cute. So keep your seats, please. Okay. How do you like my costume? Made it myself. Been working on it for a long time. Did my tassels and the sequins and my feathers. Oh, I think I just tickled myself. Don't you know? Lulu, birthday girl. Yeah, gotta tell you something. Remember, it's better to gain a year than to miss a month. If you know what I mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, okay. Speaking of girlfriends, I got lots of them. But my best girlfriend is Clementine. She's a little artist. She loves to paint the nude. She's a good little girl. But one day, she was looking out her window. She saw the church steeples over there. She thought, oh, I forgot to go to confession. It's been a long time. I'd be right over there. So she hurried out her apartment. She ran up those church steps and opened the door. And the priest said, Clementine, you go home and put your clothes on. Well, she was so embarrassed. She ran down those church steps. She slipped, and she conked herself out. Well, a kindly police officer was walking by, saw what happened. He took off his helmet, and he put it over her private heart. Called the ambulance. The ambulance drivers came. They started to load her up on the gurney. And just when they were doing it, one of the guys says, wait a minute. First we got to get that cop out of there. You know what I mean? Well, poor Clementine, she's doing much better now. The other day, after I was hanging up my clothes, she came up to the fence. She said, how do you know how to pick the right days when it's sunny out to hang your clothes up? And I said, honey, in the morning when I get out of bed, I look over at my boyfriend, Ernie, and if it's, laying on the right, well, I know it's going to be a sunny day. Hang your clothes up. But if it's laying on the left, well, I know it's going to rain. Forget about it. You girls know what I'm talking about. Okay. And she said to me, well, what do you do if it's sticking straight up? And I said, honey, who's going to do their clothes on that day anyway? Speaking of my boyfriend, Ernie, the other day we were listening to the radio, and this preacher man said, if you need something healed, put one hand on the radio and the other hand on the body part that needs healed. So I put my hand on that radio and one hand on my heart. Oh. And I looked over at my boyfriend, Ernie, and he had one hand on the radio and the other hand on his privates. And I said, Ernie, he said he would heal. He can't raise the dead. I know what I mean. So guys, you know what I mean. Okay, well, my boyfriend, he got on a TV show, the $64,000 question, and they put him in the booth, and they asked him the last questions. It was difficult. And they said, Ernie, what were the first words that Eve said to Adam? And he thought a minute and scratched his head and said, that's a hard one. Well, he won the money. That was really. We need that. Okay, great girls, you want to come on up? We're going to do one last number, closing number. I think you guys will appreciate this song. It's one of my favorite ones. Let me set the stage here. Give us over my wig. Okay, ready, girls? You want to fix my veil, please? Okay, ladies? We're good enough. You know, good. Get her done. Okay, good enough. Well, thank you. Okay, ready, girls? Ready, girls? Go into the chapel and we're going